The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has granted bail to over 100 #End Bad Governance protesters and the sum of 10 million naira each with sureties. Justice Obiora Egwatu granted the bail to the defendants, who are Muslim minors, after they all pleaded not guilty to the charges bordering on alleged plot to overthrow President Bola Tinubu. Our correspondent Kunle compiled this report.
There was a mild drama at the Federal High Court in Abuja on Friday when 4 minors among 114 protesters detained for participating in the End Bad Governance movement collapsed before the trial began. What now? Sorry. When the charges bordering on treasonable felony filed against them by the Nigerian police was read, they all pleaded not guilty and their lawyers promptly filed application for their bail.
The question now comes to how can a 12, 13, 14-year-old boy who is looking very frail and malnourished attempt to overthrow the presidency? That is a matter for another day. But we have filed an application contesting and challenging the powers of the courts to try these young persons.
Yaya Bello, 6 months later, has not been arrested. When you arrest our children, you keep them in custody for 93 days. These children, they are already looking like they have kwashiorkor. They are malnourished. You understand? Then you cannot keep them in custody for this long. This is the reasons why our rating in the Human Rights Index is poor, is bad.
Prosecution counsel, who did not oppose granting of bail, however, stated the reason why many of the defendants that look malnourished are being prosecuted.
And the court has graciously granted a bail on a very, very stringent conditions, which they are to be remanded in Kuje correctional centers, while others are to be remanded in the Boston training, pending the hearing of the substantive charge.
These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of the democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair?
After listening to the argument from both parties, Justice Egwatu granted defendants bail and ordered that adults among them should be remanded in Kuje prison, while the minors should be remanded in the Bosa home of the correctional service. The defendants who were arrested in some states in the northern part of the country are being prosecuted for allegedly burning police stations, the High Court complex, the National Communication Commission complex during the End Bad Governance protest. From the Federal High Court in Abuja, Kunle Ojo, Galaxy TV.